Delete that.
We didn't build the wall. Oh, shit. We didn't build the wall, so they kept coming over. Yeah.
I'm not advocating for or against a wall here, but that is funny.
That's fucking hilarious.
It was, we didn't start the fire.
We didn't build the wall.
Oh my gosh. Why?
Fuck the matchup, dude. Who even cares? He's not playing Storm, by the way. He's on Is It Phoenix.
Got that wrong.
Yeah, just so you know.
Bant Spirits, looks like that one was correct.
All right. We got a Magic game going on, though, here, folks. Dan Krapu on the left versus Evan Baird on the right. Oh, God. No, it's not Storm. It's you, Red Phoenix. I think Phoenix is very favored in this match. Because Phoenix is just, like, the best deck.
It won today.
It won today in Grand Prix, that's right.
It won today after its opponent in Grand Finals had to catch a plane and left.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, his opponent just scooped?
His opponent scooped because they had to catch a plane.
Who was his opponent?
Wow.
Who was his opponent?
So here, check this out, chat. Apparently the guy who's playing Is It Phoenix won the Grand Prix because his last round opponent had to catch a plane and scooped. That's bullshit.
At least that's what I'm...
Yeah, it's sad way to lose a GP.
Yeah.
I got second at the GP.
I didn't think I was going to make it this far.
Yeah. I booked my flight for her right when finals was starting.
Cochran concedes finals of GP to catch a flight.
Hunter Cochran conceded the last round of the GP to catch a flight.
I don't know.
Last round of the finals of the Grand Prix, you just missed the flight. You pay for the ticket if you win better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's sad.
Turn 2, thing in the ice here from Crappy.
That's probably the best start he can have against Bant Spirits. He needs to bounce their entire board, get anything back that's under a Spell Queller or something.
Dan's hand's really bad, though. It's got another thing in the ice and a lightning bolt. No cantrips.
Yeah, he definitely needs some action here, but I think just playing the second thing in the ice is good. He's going to lightning bolt first, so that way Mausoleum Wanderer can't sacrifice for value, but...
Can we please play Despacito? So what is Dan up to here? Cracks a fetch.
Gets a land.
He really needs like a chart of course or something. Just something to refill his hand and get going.
Yeah. If he's missing that, I think he's playing this thing in the ice, hoping
Why
to
would
top
you play
deck.
the lightning? Oh, you have to play around the spell.
The Wanderer.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Dad would have whooped him if he didn't get home on time.
Uh-oh. Hey, guys, guess what? The baby bladder strikes again.
Again?
Dude, I have drank so much water today.
All right.
Let me tell you something. I'll be back.
Reflector Mage. Oh, jeez. He rubbed on the mic a little. You're diabetic. What is that? Diabetic? Alright, you put an extra D in there. That's okay. It's alright. Plays thing in the ice. Plays gut shot. Gut shot looking pretty bad. Oh my gosh, more Reflector Mage. Is there a bar next door or something? There is. He's not going to it. As far as I'm aware. I can't be sure. Monastery Swift Spear. Got 2 uncastable thing in the ice in hand. Evan is pretty cleanly ahead in this game. Looks like I saw a Selfless Spirit. Oh, jeez. He can play something like Selfless Spirit, Supreme Phantom this turn. Get in for 4 this turn. I think that's what we're seeing here. Can't confirm he is in the pisser. Perfect. I was really worried he was going to go get absolutely slammed next door. Instead, he's in the bathroom, getting slammed in a different way. I mean, what? Dan getting slammed here. Evan gets in for 4 with these reflector mages. Someone got my joke. Gonna play Faithless Looting here. Thing in the Ice removes a counter. Arclight Phoenix in hand. Gonna put that in the graveyard, surely.
I'm back, everybody. What'd I miss?
What you missed is
looks bad.
Back-to-back Reflector Mages, making the only card in hand uncastable.
Rough. And no, I'm not a diabetic. I literally drink more than a gallon of water a day. Night, Billy.
Thanks for stopping in.
Thank God that guy's out of here.
Oh, jeez.
He's the worst. Love you, Billy.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Now he's going to get in for, like, 10 or something.
Infinite billions of damage.
Yeah. Just takes the easy way in the air. That's only 6 still.
You can see, though, just as a side note, I think Evan's going to win this game 1 for sure. But the power of Dan's deck is really evident here, just based on how bad his hand was and how close he is to, like, just going off here. You know what I mean?
Oh, geez. If that bolt was a cantrip into the bolt.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's, like, right there.
What?
Oh, he cast Metamorphose first, so he only needed 1 land. He actually just has it now. He's going to flip that thing. Get in for 7 here. Bounce the entire board. Sadly, Reflector Mage is going to bounce Awoken Horror, but he can cast it again because it has a different name on the backside.
Ooh. No, and yeah, again, maybe I was wrong about, Evan's going to win this game. This just is, like, the most glaring...
Oh, wow. Gets back 2 Phoenixes. Now he's attacking...
His hand was atrocious.
13.
And he finds 1 cantrip and just wins, basically,
yep.
because of it. His deck is literally just that. The Phoenix deck is that powerful. Gonna hit here for 13. Put Evan to 1. Oh my goodness. Brutal.
That is punishment. Draws a card off Horizon Canopy. We're gonna go see. Is there anything we care about here? No,
absolutely not.
Nothing of relevance anymore. I forgot about those Phoenixes in the yard.
So here from Dan, we got 2 Surgical Extractions, 2 Alpine Moons, 2 Sweltering Suns, 1 Lightning Axe, 2 Abrade, 2 Ceremonious Rejections, 1 Is It Viceroy, 2 Spell Pierces, and 1 Dispel.
Think we're seeing the Sweltering Suns come in, Lightning Axe,
yep,
Abrades, and potentially Rao also.
Rao's like if you have 1 more piece of fluff.
Yeah, it's definitely not a guaranteed card that you want for sure.
So from Evan here, 2 Thalias, 2 Rest in Pieces, 2 Remorseful Clerics, 1 Dramoka's Command, 2 Unified Wills, 1 Disdainful Stroke, 2 Knight of Autumn, 1 Kataki, and 2 Stony Silence. The ones that are really jumping out to me are the first 3 lines. Thalias, Rest in Pieces, and Remorseful Clerics. The rest of it's kind of bad.
I think Unified Will is also pretty strong. You're frequently going to have more creatures than him and countering some of these really important cards.
Well, the problem with countering spells in this matchup is Dan doesn't really care about countering spells because he just needs to cast them, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I think you are with counters in this matchup, is I think you're not trying to counter his spells, you're trying to interact with what he's already done.
That's fair. Yeah, I think the rest of the cards are pretty weak. Definitely those top 3 lines for sure, though.
Yeah. There is an argument for Unified Will. Like, that's the same argument as Ral is at Viceroy. I think that the counterspells aren't as good in this matchup as they are against, like, other blue decks.
Yep.
We'll see, though. I still think Dan's pretty favored. As you saw, I mean, Evan doesn't really interact very well with what Dan's doing game one, especially.
Yep.
And Dan just, as you saw, his hand was garbage, and then I don't know where he just won.
Yep. I think that's like the power of the deck.
Yep.
And that's especially what makes Spirits so bad against it, is that Spirits is a deck that tries to interact with you on the stack and on the board, and Dan is playing a deck that tries to avoid interacting in those ways and
Right.
just win out of the graveyard in hand completely. Dan, I am proud of you. You did a good job.
I like Is It Victory better, though.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. If he was just like,
Is It Victory?
yeah, he's just like super gung ho about this. Let's go. Is it? Has a minus or has an ultimate that actually just wins the game.
I love him on the art of Electro Dominance. And then the flavor text, it's like, so basically what we do is we turn a bunch of small lightnings into a big lightning.
Yeah.
Very true, Lego Pop.
Yeah.
Most hands with thing is where you just want to be against spirits, especially two things. Victory Royale.
Let's go Fortnite.
I've never played the game.
Neither have I. Actually, that's not true. I've played it once.
How is it?
Not very good, so I didn't play it a second time.
You got a Fortnite dance for me?
I do not have a Fortnite dance. Oh, jeez. The kids these days, Fortnite dancing on the streets.
Them damn kids. With their skateboards and their dances. Yeah.
I can't even talk about kids. I'm so young. I'm 19. I don't get to talk.
Really?
I don't get to talk about what kids are doing.
You damn kid.
Yeah. I don't get to make fun of kids. I do have a younger brother, so I get to make fun of him, but that's different.
Yeah. Well, now I just get to make fun of you.
Yeah. I opened myself up to this. You respected me, or at least I thought you did, up until now, and now I let you know.
Now you have to be at least 20.
Yeah, you
to
must
earn
be at
respect.
least 20 to be respected.
Until you're 20, you're just trash.
This hand is very weird. It's missing a payoff from Dan.
Yeah, he needs to. If he's keeping it, he needs to take this op. Yep, he's keeping it. He needs to find like a phoenix off this op. Press F to pay respect. Yep. Let's see how many Fs we can get in the chat. Let's see it, guys. F. I'll start it. There's one. One.
We need to pay respect.
There's not a lot of respect coming from the chat. That's only one F. At Dan. No.
F.
The rest of the people in the chat, I guess, just don't have any respect.
They can't pay respect.
I still think my favorite press F for respect is there was a guy who was streaming on Twitch, streaming some video game, and he had a heart attack on stream.
Oh no! And the chat just went
And
wild.
the chat, literally, not one of them contacted 911. They all just started spamming F to pay respect for the man who's dying on stream. And
No.
and he died on stream.
Oh,
And
no.
they just spammed F for respect.
They respected him so hard that they didn't even they didn't even save his life. That's horrible.
It was one of the worst things I've ever heard. I was like, come on, guys. You can't spam F when the guy's dying live.
No.
You gotta wait till he's dead.
You
Like,
gotta at least wait, yeah. That'd be like a thing I could see someone organizing on like Reddit or something. Like, we all go into this guy's chat now that this dead guy's chat. He's not streaming. We just go into chat and all press F at like 5 p.m. on Saturday or something. He has Sweltering Suns in hand now.
yeah, we're actually playing a game of Magic.
His hand is full of removal. He has an Arc-Light Phoenix.
He's got a Lightning X to discard it.
That is the best thing I've ever heard. That is not the best thing I've ever heard. You and I are on different wavelengths, Zach.
It's pretty awful. It's really funny, though.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Imagine having an audience like that is just going to spam F for that.
Lightning Axe here taking down the Thalia, discards Arclight Phoenix. He can reanimate it this turn, which I think he's just going to do.
Yeah.
Serum Visions, draws a Faithless Looting. Ooh!
We going places now. Gonna shock in our third land here.
Shock, Faithless Looting. See if we can't find some more Phoenixes.
Still has Gut Shot in hand.
Just do the Faithless Looting.
Yeah, you start with Faithless Looting, obviously. But if you find more Arclight Phoenixes, you just like, yep, we're Gut Shotting here. We're getting in for like 9.
I think you actually just save him for creatures. Just tempo him out.
Sure. You don't need to get there this turn. Or no, you did. Never mind. I miscounted. That's why I was talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you got there already. Who's pressing F for Tom?
No one's going to pay respect for Tom dying. Who are you kidding? Ooh, 4 lands, but he's got this Collected Company in hand and can't cast it.
No one calling the police and no one pressing F? Oof.
And no one pressing F. Another copy of Sweltering Suns here for Dan.
Definitely doesn't want that.
I think we're going to start probably by firing off Mana. No, maybe he's just going to trade 1 for 1.
That seems like a good way to bait him into overextending into the second one.
Yeah. You're not doing much else with your turn anyway.
No.
Oh, there's that green mana. Collected Company at the ready.
I'd call the police, but not press F. That's good.
That's just rude.
You gotta at least do both. What is this YouTube video? Is this the guide? I'm worried.
Yeah, don't open it.
Show me after stream, son.
Pretty good Collected Company. He got lucky.
Tom's Infinite Life.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's better. That's better.
It's actually not Infinite Life. It's just like 100 billion non-infinite.
How'd you get there?
You'll just have to watch the video now, won't you?
Yes, I will.
Let me tell you, it involves my only win condition in my deck being the card Sanguine Sacrament. I took that deck to 3rd place last night.
All right.
So go watch the video. The deck is literal AIDS.
Yeah, it sounds like it. That sounds horrible to play against.
I love brewing Standard.
What are we doing here? Abrade the Spell Queller. Trying to bait him to play into it. He has Sweltering Suns here.
Oh, hey, guys, I just wanted to bring it up again while I'm thinking about it for anybody who wasn't listening earlier. So Dan Horgan and I, we have another project in the works coming for you guys soon. We're going to be starting the Game Storm podcast. We're just going to be talking about Magic, spoilers. Obviously, it's spoiler season. Anything going on in the Magic community, so just stay tuned for that. It's funny.
Twitch auto ban. Yeah, Twitch bans anybody for anything even remotely close to that.
See, they're even worse than me.
Yeah. You thought Tom was mean. Take a look at Twitch. Tom is a benevolent overlord.
I am. I am the overlord, but I am at least nice about it. Nalaric, what jump on what train? We've been on a few trains in the last minute here. This podcast train. Do you have me on Facebook? I don't know who you are. Like, that's the thing. I don't know. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? What your name is? So you're Nalaric. The
glory of people hiding behind a username.
Yeah, right. Add me on Facebook. Anybody in chat can add me, by the way. Dom Tenby, not Tom Denby. It's Dom Tenby on Facebook.
There is a Tom Denby on Facebook also.
There's many, actually. Most of them are older black dudes.
Sick.
Yeah, it's funny. Why didn't he quell her in response to cast? Maybe he just wanted to fire off the collected company. I don't know. I wasn't watching, honestly. It's too late in the night for me to be paying attention to Magic. Gut shot.
For mana. Doesn't want to spend the life on that.
No, you don't.
Oh, that's rough. Selfless Spirit also has entered this turn.
Oof. Oof. He's like, let me read this fucking card.
Now, Path to Exile your big boy.
But Dan is going to be able to, at least... Wait, what happened there?
I'm not sure.
Maybe he did it in response to the Selfless Spirit?
No, they both entered off of a collected company this turn. So they would have seen each other enter and...
Well, there is a
buff.
trigger. Maybe he responded to the trigger.
Oh, that's possible.
That'd be the only way, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. So there's a Queller in Evan's hand.
Drog
Just gonna play a Drog
Captain.
Skull. Ooh, and you know what? He's gonna get really blown. Oh no, he's not. This Selfless Spirit. I keep forgetting.
This is exactly 12. Yep.
Wow. That's the power of the Spirits deck.
That's what
I
you
didn't
play
even
it
do
for.
that math. Yeah, I didn't realize Dan was just dead. Jesus.
Now Dan on the back foot.
They both kind of did that to each other, and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Game
back-to-back
one.
games.
Yeah, they both just kind of basically you hit him with the RKO.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
That's what they did. Yeah, they just with the Viper strikes.
Out of nowhere, the Viper.
I use
Randy
that reference
Orton.
a lot, but that's kind of what just happens.
You know.
And that is the best wrestling meme is the out of nowhere.
JR is another good wrestling meme.
My God!
Yeah. It's been a long time since I kept up with wrestling, but wrestling has some pretty good memes.
Oh yeah, I'm a huge fan of wrestling. Still am to this day. I watch wrestling all the time.
I'm kind of sad. I used to watch it like weekly. I'd watch Monday Night Raw every like Monday, maybe like as recently as 3 years ago or something, and fell off the train.
Fair enough. Are we going to be streaming the pre-release?
I don't think so, although maybe something can be worked out. I'm not sure.
We'll have to talk to our Lord and Savior AJ for that one.
And to John as well.
Well, John can be left out of this equation.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
We'll just come to the night of with all the equipment in here ready to go.
Yeah, I don't want to do midnight. That'd be awful.
Yeah. Gets to the views though. Yeah.
You know what, Dan? Don't be a party pooper, okay? Also, Zach, are you again the problem of I don't know who you are? Do I have you on Facebook?
It's Ally Zach.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Do I have you on Facebook?
Still unsure.
Still don't know. Like, I have a lot of people on Facebook recently. You know what I mean? Because of the streaming thing, so...
Pre-release day is Dave Frosty Fostings. It's that Friday.
I'm going to that event. Sorry.
All of you guys send me a request.
I'll go to a Sunday pre-release that weekend.
Is this the last match? No, we have one more round, right?
Yeah.
Okay, one more round, guys.
You know what we could do? If there's a pre-release that fires at the same time as Modern, stream that instead of Modern that week.
Yeah.
We could.
I'm not sure if people would be more interested in that.
Monastery Swiss Spear here on turn
Get
one.
in for one.
Storm versus Phoenix. Let's all just take a nap. Let's see what Dan's got here on turn two. Gonna come in here for one that signals to me he's just gonna be playing this thing in the ice. There it goes. How do you decide who is on camera? Well, John is God, so that's how we decide.
We just ask God.
Yeah. We ask him who he deigns worthy, and we ask him to bless them, so.
And then they sit in the blessed seats.
Yeah, and then they sit on the blessed chair. Praise be his name, John. Play Despacito.
Oh, jeez. We're going to curve out Selfless Spirit, Reflector Mage, Collected Company. And hope that's good enough, I think. I think that's really all Evan can do here. I don't think he gets to have too much play.
I mean, he has to just answer this thing in the ice.
And I don't think he has it yet. The Reflector Mage is like the closest thing he has.
Is it in his hand?
Yeah, he has one.
Okay. I haven't really been paying attention.
Start with Supreme Phantom.
Dan wants to find a Faithless Looting.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to start here with a Serum Visions. Trigger, Prowess. Just finds a land. Look at this Moto Bug. Another Swift Spirit and thing in the ice.
Crackling Drake in hand also.
And an Abrade. So I like just whatever the rest of his turn is. I want to see him shock this land into play, Abrade the Supreme Phantom, and get in for 3. Oh, Dan, I'll just call you Dan Horgan. I'll just call you Horgs. I think we're going to see him make that Abrade play here. Abrade. Okay, for sure, Zach. Send me a message. Like, I'm not going to remember to talk to you guys about this, just to be honest with you. You know what I mean? There's too many people already that want to be involved in the podcast, which is awesome. That's awesome. I want as many people to be a part of it as possible. I just need you guys to talk to me about it. You know what I mean? No, you're all good, Zach. You're totally fine. We're just sitting here. We got another round to go through so we can talk about it. So anybody that's interested, please, add me on Facebook and then send me a message, or if we're already on there, just send me a message. Say, hey, I'm kind of interested in doing the podcast. Let me get some details, and we'll go from there, guys. So back to the game. Dan here just going to gut shot this Reflector Mage.
Lets him win combat.
Yep.
Crackling Drake.
Good card. Finds a Manamorphose.
Gonna have some velocity to start moving through cards next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Noble Hierarch. Play Selfless Spirit. Alright. Evan, looking to next turn cast a Collected Company, was hoping to rip a land off the top there so he could cast it coming this turn.
Well, if the theme of the night is, pro Magic player, you know what I mean, getting it off the top, he's just going to get it, Windmill Slam a Collected Company, find 2 Drog Skull Captains, and win.
Yep.
That's my prediction for this turn. Watch. Fucking bet.
It's over.
If it happens, I expect to be treated as the god that I am. All right.
All right.
All right.
I'll treat you fairly from now on.
Yeah. Having said that, we could just see a flipped thing in the ice here, and it's all moot.
I don't think so.
No?
No, I think his hand is Crackling Drake. Oh, Serum Visions.
That's what
all
I'm
right.
saying, yeah.
I did not see the Serum Visions
So
there.
we keep going, you know what I mean?
We're gonna find. We might get there.
He needs to find here, Faithless Looting, spend that, and find a gut shot.
Didn't find.
Oh, there's the Faithless Looting. Daggers.
Spell Pierce. Gonna leave Spell Pierce on top. Wants to Spell Pierce next turn.
Mm.
Yeah, I think Faithless Looting is better.
Yeah. I mean, I guess his goal is next turn is Crackling Drake hold up Spell Pierce, maybe?
Yeah. Crackling Drake versus Enigma Drake.
All right.
This format, Crackling Drake.
For sure, because of the exile.
Yeah.
The real debate there is the standard, debate of Crackling Drake versus Enigma Drake, and it depends on which deck you're playing. I like Enigma Drake more for like Jeskai.
Oh yeah.
A deck that wants to be able to like play a Drake and interact on the same turn.
Yeah,
and that's a lot easier with Enigma Drake.
Yeah, it's also a lot harder in Jeskai to have double blue, double red.
Correct.
Like by the time you actually want to be doing it.
Right. So we're gonna see Dan here lead with a Faithless Looting. Trigger. Evan did find this 4th land, though. Oh, man, that Spell Pierce that I totally forgot was there. He is going to destroy him.
Yep. And Evan has 1 mana to pay for it. He does not have the
I know.
2.
I know. I feel so bad for him. This is going to feel like the most daggers. Because Evan thinks he's going to, Dan's going to go to combat, try and swing for 6, and then I'm going to Collected Company.
For what it's worth, that would mean that,
I want Dan to just swing.
Yeah, Evan is going to get hit for, right now, going to get hit for 8 if he doesn't block. If he goes for Collected Company, he actually gets hit for nothing. Because Thing in the Ice will flip. I think that's why he's doing this now.
Well, doesn't that bounce the Drake, though?
It does.
I don't like that.
So would casting Spell Pierce.
No, I get that, but I think you just should try to go to combat first.
I think the plan is that he wants to be able to swing with that, so that way if something happens in combat, he is still having an attacker.
I guess.
Let's see, what's happening now? Floats a mana. Oh, Evan might have played around this really well, because Dan's last land is a fetch land. Evan can respond to the fetch.
Oh. Well, I think Evan's going to be the one that has to make the move first, right?
Yeah, he might.
Says go.
Right before the mana leaves, he's going to Collected Company. Now he's going to get blown out.
Yeah.
And that is, of course...
Why'd he say go?
I think he was letting him know that the mana was going to leave.
Okay, maybe that hand wave wasn't...
Yeah, I don't think that was him passing the turn. And now he'll get in. Yep.
I don't know, the hand wave usually to me means says go.
Now Evan is at 4. This game is pretty fairly out of his reach now.
Yeah, that Spell Pierce really just wrapping things up nicely. Spell Pierce is always a beating of a card.
Oh, yeah.
Because when it gets you so bad.
Yeah. That's the same way Force Spike used to work.
Mm-hmm.
A little Spell Pierce, a little stronger when you're casting it on the same thing, or when you're casting it on a non-creature spell, but obviously can't target creature spells, so it misses, a whole important card type.
Evan here just going to deploy 2 dorks, basically, in a land. Chump block duty. Dan, though, just firmly in control of this game. I don't see really many combination of draws that's going to get him back into this.
I'm going to start probably with Crackling Drake. Actually,
no one plays around Spell Pierce.
Yeah. Spell Pierce frequently such a blowout because of that.
Right, go to combat, use the Abyss mode, the hidden mode of,
yeah.
Awoken Horror, target player sacks a creature every turn. Crackling Drake enters tab, draws a card. Finds an Arclight Phoenix.
Ooh, our non-basic land enters play tapped.
Got him. I remember in that standard format, people were playing Evolving Wilds. So when someone played an Evolving Wilds into Thalia, it was just So bad.
It was awful.
Dan, that's correct. And Zach, yeah. Spell Pierce is a card that's honestly better in Legacy than it is in Modern.
Yeah.
The older the format is, the more power Spell Pierce gets.
Yep.
Really good vintage card, too. I wonder what Evan could even do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not even sure there's, like, a combination of cards that I can, like, think of.
Path.
Yeah, if he just rips paths in a row.
And Spell Queller because Dan has the Lightning Bolt in hand.
He has Spell Queller, it looks like, so he's missing path.
Well, you know, here's the thing. Even if he has Spell Queller to counter the Lightning Bolt, he's in Abyss mode with every creature from now on.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So Dan's just eventually going to win this game. There you go. With the fetch land on the stack, Dan's going to hit him with the Lightning Bolt, and that's game. Went how we thought it would.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how Dan draws that one up.
Oh, I'm tired, man.
Same.
I'm ready to go home. It's hot in here. Let's take a break and get out of this room.
Absolutely.
We'll be back in 5-10 minutes, guys. Probably closer to 5.